One of the final technologies I made use of was Adobe Premiere Pro, which I was not forced to use, but it was easier for us to use Adobe Premiere than to try and get our SD card to work on the Macs, which would slow down our time for editing, as we would have to convert our files so that they will play on the Mac so that we could use it in Final Cut Express. Adobe Premiere Pro was something I'd never used before, and I found it really easy to use. It was really similar to that of Final Cut Express, so I was able to transfer my skills over and create the same effects. It was also in a way easier to use due to its short rendering time, as I could spend quite a long amount of time last year on rendering my footage so that I was able to watch it back. But in Adobe Premiere this was not as long, so it was quick for me to edit and get the best quality results. I also aided my use of Adobe by YouTube, which, because I'd never used it before, I would look at tutorials of how to create flashback effects, which I've used in my video. This allowed me to change the brightness, and this year I was more experimental, so I've changed the gamma, the input light, things like that, which I didn't do last year. Adobe Premiere has allowed me to do this more effectively, as well as the tutorials I've watched on YouTube of telling me how to do so. I do prefer using Adobe Premiere Pro actually now, due to it's just easy to use, and I preferred having my equipment from home where I was able to edit in my own time instead of just at lessons and free periods like I would have been able to do using Final Cut. Without the use of technology in the entirety of my product, I would not have been able to create the professional and high quality results like I have done. It would have meant that I was quite limited with what I could create, and especially the manipulation of images and text. I wouldn't have been able to create the same effects if I weren't to use the use of technology.